Welcome back. Today, we're diving into a topic that can literally save you hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime: the 15-year versus the 30-year mortgage.
I'm glad we're talking about this. Most people I know go for the 30-year because the payment is lower, but I've been wondering if the 15-year is actually worth it.
It's a huge question. You're right that the 30-year is the standard because of that lower monthly cost, but you have to ask if you want a lower payment or faster wealth.
That's a good way to frame it. Can you break down what the actual difference looks like in terms of real money?
Sure, if you borrow $300,000 at 6% over 30 years, you'll pay about $347,000 in interest alone. You're paying back more than you borrowed.
That's actually shocking. You end up paying over $600,000 total for a $300,000 house? That feels like a lot of wasted money.
Exactly. Now, with a 15-year mortgage at that same rate, your payment goes up by about $700 a month, but you only pay 156,000 in interest.
So by paying an extra $700 a month, I'm basically saving nearly $200,000 over the life of the loan? That's a massive swing.
It really is. Plus, you're building equity much faster. Every single payment puts way more toward your principal balance instead of just feeding the bank's interest charges.
If the savings are that big, why doesn't everyone just take the shorter loan? Is it just because the monthly payment is too high for most people?
That's the main reason. You should never stretch your finances so thin that you can't afford an emergency fund or retirement savings. Your monthly budget still has to function.
I guess it's all about finding that balance. I always thought the goal was just to get the lowest payment possible, but this changes how I'm looking at it.
I'm a big believer in getting debt free quickly. Imagine hitting retirement without a mortgage payment and being able to invest all that extra cash instead. That's true freedom.
It definitely makes me want to sit down and look at the numbers for my own situation. Seeing it on paper really makes the difference clear.
I'd love to help with that. Looking at the total cost of the loan instead of just the monthly bill is how you build long term wealth. Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me. I've got a lot to think about before I sign those papers.
And thanks to everyone listening. Remember, an educated consumer is my best customer. We'll see you next time.